parties, then you might want to do your trivia questions or your auction questions geared towards your theme. I think that would be fun. So I wrote down some pumpkin facts. I just Googled pumpkin facts online and found some interesting websites. Did you know that 1 cup of pumpkin has 80 calories, which is not too bad? And a pumpkin is 90% water. Okay? And 95% of the pumpkins in the United States come from Illinois. And the flowers that bloom and that come off of the pumpkin vine, they're edible. You can eat them. I don't know what they taste like, but you can eat them. And then back in the colonial days, they were used actually as the crust of a pumpkin pie instead of the filling. They used pumpkins in the crust when they made pies, not really in the filling of it, and we changed it. And it is a fruit, not a vegetable. And the Indians referred to it as squash, not pumpkin. And they also used the seeds for medicine. Okay, so that's just some interesting facts about pumpkins. But like I said, you can go online and find out more. So Melinda was the one that decorated the beautiful table, so you can give her thanks for that, not me. She did a really good job. When you do your theme parties, you could definitely decorate your the area in the hostess's house that you're going to be doing the party demo at. Like if you're going to use her kitchen table, or if you're going to set up your own table, you could definitely decorate it very beautiful for everybody when they come in. Because don't you agree, if you came to a party and you walked in and the table was done up like this in the front of the room, you'd be like, oh my gosh, what are we going to do tonight? That's pretty looking, that's neat. Melinda had a fantastic idea. Hold one of those up, Melinda. This is one of the host bonus offers that's going to be in the next flyer. Susie, what do they call them? Counterscapes, thank you. I just want to call them seascapes. I have no idea why. I knew that wasn't right, though. These are awesome. I have granola in these at my house and peanuts and all kinds of sweet things. And then the taller ones, they pour, thank you, for like oil and things like that, syrup. And this is a host bonus offer. And so Melinda had the great idea of if you take this with you to your parties to show the hostess and the new hostesses what they can work towards, you can also put candy corn for the season and peanuts, and then you can put some payday candy bars on the other ones, because that's one of our recruiting skills, is when you take candy corn and peanuts and you put them together, it gives the taste of a payday candy bar. And you can talk about that, and everybody's like, really? I didn't know that. And then you can give them all a little payday candy bar and talk about anytime that they see a payday or think about Tupperware, they need to know that Tupperware is just a payday away. With Tupperware, you're one more party away from having a payday. So it can go into a recruiting bit for you. But what we're going to make tonight is we chose off of the pure pumpkin, the pumpkin spice cake, and we had a recipe called pumpkin fluff. So we're going to show you how to make the pumpkin fluff, and then we're going to make the pumpkin spice cake. Okay, so I'm going to get Melinda to come over here, please. Hold that for me. I'm bossing my mom. Okay, so, all right, so the first thing we're going to do, the pumpkin fluff, all right, woman, you're in my face. The pumpkin fluff requires a 16-ounce container of frozen Cool Whip thawed, so it's been sitting out for a little bit, 1 5-ounce package of vanilla instant pudding mix, 1 15-ounce can of pumpkin. And don't worry, you don't have to try to write it all down unless you just want to, because we're going to make sure you have it. And a half of a teaspoon of nutmeg and a half of a teaspoon of cinnamon. So I went ahead and kind of mixed it all together already in our midget. One interesting fact, and at your parties, it's always good to tell them facts about what you're doing, right? Because that's knowledge, and we love knowledge. And so cinnamon is a wonderful, tell them about cinnamon, because you told me the other day how it, oh, now she's going to go mind blank. We'll tell you about cinnamon in just a minute. So at your parties, you could give some nice, facts about the ingredients you're using, how they help the body, and things like that. So what we're going to do is we're going to take our pumpkin fluff, we're going to mix